Hello students, welcome all of you in Shamson's Biology. Today we are going to discuss about an important topic, that is cranial anatomy. So in NEET examination point of view, this is very important topic, cranial anatomy. So generally cranial anatomy, this topic is related with the anatomy of the leaf. Normal C3 plants and C4 plants, their leaves are structurally different. So this topic is totally related with the structure of leaf. So crans. Crans means what? Crans means ring-like arrangement. Crans means ring-like arrangement. Cells are arranged in ring. Like this. Centrally located vascular bundles are there. Then these vascular bundles are surrounded by, in a necklace form, by bundle sheath cells. And bundle sheath cells are surrounded by mesophyll cells. Okay. So the cells which are outer side, these are mesophyll cells. These are mesophyll cells. Then these cells are bundle sheath cells. These are bundle sheath cells, and internally there is a vascular bundle. Vascular bundle. Okay. So in this arrangement, these all cells are arranged in a ring-like fashion. This is the cranial anatomy. So question may arise in your mind. In another plants, what is the arrangement of cells then? So in another plant, that means in normal plants, C3 plants, the mesophyll cells are divided into two types. Generally there are two types of cells, that is palisade mesophyll and spongy mesophyll. Palisade mesophyll and spongy mesophyll, these are two types of cells. These palisade mesophills are elongated cylindrical cells in the plant. Okay. So this, we are now drawing the structure of leaf anatomy in C3 plants. So such type of palisade tissues are arranged on upper epidermis and lower epidermis. Then here suppose there are vascular bundles. Nearby vascular bundles in ring-like fashion or in necklace-like form, there are bundle sheath cells. There are bundle sheath cells. And here another type of mesophyll, that is a spongy mesophyll. Such type of units of spongy mesophyll are there. Here we can draw this like this, and this one is upper epidermis and this one is lower epidermis. This is the arrangement of various cells in the leaves of C3 plants. But here this arrangement is in a ring-like fashion. This is the cranial anatomy. Very simple. Okay. Now in cranial anatomy, there are two types of cells, that is mesophyll and bundle sheath. Because in C3 plants or in other plants, palisade mesophyll and spongy mesophyll, such type of division of mesophyll cell is there. But here only mesophyll cells. So in cranial anatomy, there is a structural difference in mesophyll cell as well as in bundle sheath cell. So what is this structural difference? So to understand this, we will write a difference between mesophyll cell and here bundle sheath cell. Mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell. So in case of mesophyll cell, the chloroplast is granule. In case of mesophyll cell, chloroplast is granule. So what is meant by granule chloroplast? What is by granule chloroplast? grana is present in the chloroplast. And in bundle sheath cell, there is a agranal chloroplast. Chloroplast is agranal, means no granules. So all of you know, granules are associated with light reaction. During light reaction, photolysis of water takes place and oxygen is liberated. So, release of oxygen, this is a reason which creates a structural difference between bundle sheath cell and mesophyll cell. Later on we will see about this. Firstly, we will discuss about the difference. So, chloroplast in mesophyll cell is granule and chloroplast in bundle sheath cell is agranule. Next difference is about cell wall. So, cell wall of mesophyll cell is thin, while cell wall of bundle sheath cell is thick. The cell wall of bundle sheath cell is thick in such manner it cannot permit the gases to enter in its internal environment. Cell wall is very thick. And then presence of enzyme. So mesophyll cell having an enzyme called as PEP carboxylase, while bundle sheath cell having a Rubisco enzyme. Rubisco enzyme. Yes. So this is the structural difference between mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cells of Cranch anatomy. Now, why this type of arrangement is there? So all of you know, Rubisco enzyme having affinity towards CO2 as well as towards O2. Just to prevent the Rubisco enzyme to react with O2, this structural arrangement is there. Now, such type of Cranch anatomy present in C4 plants, and they will follow the C4 pathway of photosynthesis. During C4 pathway, what happens? In mesophyll cell, CO2 is enters and that CO2 is fixed by PEP carboxylase. PEP carboxylase. Then this CO2 is converted into malic acid. The CO2 fixed by the PEP carboxylase is converted into malic acid, and then this malic acid is transported into the bundle sheath cell. Here, the walls of bundle sheath cell are impermeable for gas, not for chemical component. So, malic acid is the chemical component or chemical compound. So, PEP carboxylase, which is not having any affinity towards the oxygen. So, that's why if there is an increase in O2 concentration in the environment and there is a decrease in CO2 concentration, there will be no effect on C4 plants or on this PEP carboxylase, because PEP carboxylase only reacts with CO2 and it fixes the CO2 and converts it into a malic acid. Then this malic acid is inserted or entered into the bundle sheath cell, and then there is a further breakdown of malic acid into the glucose. Here, one point is very important. The bundle sheath cells are agranule. Why these are agranule? Because in bundle sheath cell, there will be no photolysis of water. If there is no photolysis of water, there will be no any oxygen. And if there is no any oxygen, Rubisco cannot react with the oxygen. Right? Instead of this, PEP carboxylase, which is not having any affinity towards the oxygen, it can easily fix the CO2. Just CO2. Right? Yes. So, what happens if bundle sheath cells are having granule chloroplast? So, they will also perform light reaction. There will be a photolysis of water, and during photolysis of water, whatever oxygen will be liberated, that oxygen will react with Rubisco, and instead of fixation of CO2, Rubisco will fix the oxygen, and again the rate of photosynthesis in these plants will get decreased. But due to this type of arrangement and due to this type of structural changes, whatever CO2 is available in the atmosphere, plant will use all this CO2 and rate of photosynthesis will be high. So this is the Kranz anatomy. So examination point of view, you just note down this point. In Kranz anatomy, cells are arranged in a ring-like fashion. Centrally located vascular bundles are there. Vascular bundles are surrounded by bundle sheath cell. Bundle sheath cells are surrounded by mesophyll cell. In mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell, there is a structural difference in their chloroplast. In mesophyll cell, there is a granule chloroplast. In bundle sheath cell, there is a agranule chloroplast. Cell wall of the mesophyll cell is very thin, while in bundle sheath cell, it is very thick. Which enzyme is present in mesophyll cell? So it is PEP carboxylase, and in bundle sheath cell, there is a Rubisco enzyme. And why this structural arrangement is there? So only prevent the Rubisco to bind with the oxygen. So this is all about Kranz anatomy. And the plants which is having Kranz anatomy, they will perform a C4 pathway or HSK pathway for their photosynthesis process. So this is all about Kranz anatomy. If you like this video, please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you.